Hello and welcome to episode 19 of VanillaCraft. As you can see, I have built some custom boulders, and you might be thinking,
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
and you would be right. They are pretty good. This is my first time building boulders, so it was fun to try to just like get some different textures and try to make it look as natural as possible. I really enjoyed making these, and I also added some gravel so it looks kind of like some of the rocks have broken off and fallen and stuff. And I think it turned out good. So we are going to be doing something fun today. We are going to be pranking the whole server because I have not pranked anybody since episode 10, I want to say, and that is unacceptable. As you can see, I have built this area as well, just giving you a little tour of the place. I have moved the cows and the chickens underground, and I have put this pen up to get some pigs inside, and I'll decorate this pen more, as well as build a little barn area for them. And I also need to build a nice little place for those guys. So we are going to head on over to the shopping district, and oh yeah, I put this here. They're supposed to be closed. I was just testing this out, and I didn't realize. I knew that they emitted redstone signals, but I didn't realize what exactly would happen if I shot them after covering them up like this. And it is actually really funny. So I just got one out, shot it, and then it just randomly opens. You can see it kind of opens the top part, and then it kind of opens the bottom part afterwards. But I thought that was really funny. But this is just a nice little shooting area, so you can like practice. It's right by the armory area. So I'm going to probably add a little bit more detail to this, but I just liked having a little place to practice my shooting. And I think that's about everything. So now we're going to go head over to the shopping district, get a few supplies, and head on to our friends' bases. While we're at the shopping district, I just want to show y'all, last episode we got these, well, not really last episode, but just last video that I posted, we got those, and it's because we have sold out, so we have 45 more diamonds. That is great. Let's see how many we can turn those into. 6 more blocks. Okay, awesome. And 6 extra diamonds. Oh, let's hide that. Okay, let's head on over and look at the wool shop. For our first prank, we're gonna need some brown wool and some white wool. But I have white wool at my base, so we'll swing by there and then head over to GamerZ base. This also reminds me, we need a lot more quartz, so we're going to be building some ways to get a lot of emeralds to trade for quartz. So that will be probably next episode, because this episode it will just be some pranks. Okay, now let's head over to GamerZ base, and also I'll need to bring my diamond axe, but this is going to be really funny. For some reason, Gamer put this here, I don't know, but when we were here one time during a stream, I accidentally got creepers to blow up some of these trees and this landscaping, and Gamer was a little upset about it because he likes the trees to look good and he likes the land to look good. So I want to just switch out. See, there's birch and just oak trees. Wow, there are a lot of mobs here. So I'm going to just start switching out all the wood for wool, and we'll just do the bottom because I don't want the leaves to despawn. So he could just easily go back and change this. So unless he watches my episode, I'm really curious how long it'll change. I cannot think straight. How long it will take for him to notice this, because especially if he has shaders on, I don't know what it would look like, but everything just kind of like looks better and flows better. So like, he might just like have shaders on and then be like, why does this look so weird? And he might think it's a problem with his with his computer or with the shaders or something. So I think that will be hilarious. And I'm going to take all this. I got a chest. And at the end of his last stream that we played VanillaCraft, we said goodbye on the top of this beautiful clock tower. But he would not let me stay up with him saying goodbye. So we're going to take all this, put it in a chest, and put it on the top of this tower. So he can come back and he can change this. Of course, this is all in good fun. I'll help change it back if he wants me to. But I just thought this was really funny. The next person that I want to prank is going to be Yutashi. But Yutashi is across the world, and it's kind of late right now for gamers, but not Yutashi. So I'm a little nervous that Yutashi, also known as Glitzcore, will log on while I'm doing my next prank. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, let's just keep on changing trees. Okay, we're up here, and I'm actually impressed because when you try to put a chest down, it says he's built all the way to the height limit, the build limit. That is crazy. Okay, so we have almost, I'll put this in here so no one fusses. We have almost 3 stacks of wood. I will take this down. So I could not land on top of that for the life of me. So I had to build up. So we went, and I just did the surrounding area around like his main house and farms and stuff. So like I didn't want to go too far. But it is so funny. Oh, okay. So if you come out of his little house, it's so funny. I remember when it was just this little house here, and now it's like huge stuff. So you come out of the house, I put those over there, I changed them, and over here you can see all of them. See, they still have the tops, like hopefully nothing despawns. This was already like that. And I put just wool for all of these trees. I just thought this is just a funny, like you might not even notice it if you're not paying attention. Oh, but I did all of these. Oh, this is so funny. Okay, so our next prank is also going to be wool related. So, Yutashi, Glitzcore, has flying islands, flying ships, and is in love with bees. Okay, I think that's where I stopped. So, these islands are held down, like from flying away, with chains. So we are going to use some chains and connect it to a giant bee that will pull the ship that Yutashi has made. So that's my plan. Let's get the materials and head on over there. The ultimate prank is we're going to be taking some, might need a little bit more than that. We're going to be using Yutashi's wool to prank, to build the bee. So we are going to need some black and yellow wool and a little bit of light gray wool, I think, for the wings, as well as some white wool. I think that will be good. Okay. So let's, should we use brown? I feel like we should use brown instead, because that's the colors of the ship. So I'm kind of hoping Yutashi keeps the bee, but for that to happen, it needs to be good. And let's double check what these chains are made out of. Okay, they are out of stone. Good. I brought some of my own stone just in case. Okay, now I'm not gonna show too much on here because there's a lot of stuff that we don't want to spoil, but I figured I could put it right here. So we'll start by adding the bridge or the chain. Oh, this is gonna be harder than I thought. What's down there? Okay, well, we guess we can use a water bucket. Okay, let's do that. And then I'm going to build the chain, and I'll just cut to me starting the bee. Building in the air is a lot harder than it looks. Oh my goodness. And this might have to... Oh, I don't know how to do this part. I guess like this. But, oh, just mad props to Yutashi for building in the air all of these awesome things. Oh, okay, so we have the bee, the back of the bee done. Now we just have to build it up a little bit, add a face and wings, and we'll be set. But first, we probably should go sleep. There's some beds inside the ship. I think that is going to be the thumbnail right there. Okay, let's clean this up. And that was just a failed attempt at a thumbnail. And we'll head on out of here. I think I'll put a chest on the ship with the extra wool. But I liked how that turned out. It's a cute little bee. And if Yutashi wants to change the look of it a little bit, that's fine. It kind of was fun. It's like a little build battle type deal. Okay. Well, we'll head over here. Oh, so this is a little bit of a different episode, but next episode will be like normal. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.
Well met, traveler. I did not expect you to make it this far. You have truly proven yourself today. I urge you to select this scribe of sub to be your companion in your journeys. He will prove most helpful, and if you come across any buttons of like, do smash those pesky vermin. Until we meet again,